Well, security has been tight at the Piet Retief Magistrate's Court in Mpumalanga, where 5 people accused of killing brothers Zenzele and Mgcini Coka have been appearing. The men are facing charges of murder, defeating the ends of justice, kidnapping and attempted murder. During their court appearance last week, there were clashes between angry community members and police. eNCA Siphamandla Goge is standing by outside the Piet Retief Magistrate's Court for us now. Siphamandla, court has now adjourned. Sum up the day's proceedings for us.
Indeed, well, inside court it was mostly about arguments. I can tell you that outside court it was relatively quiet. We didn't have those clashes we saw last week between police and protesters. But inside court it was just legal arguments. The investigating officer was still on the stand. He was being cross-examined by the defense. I see him leaving now as the court has just adjourned. And I can tell you that the defense spent the better part of the day basically trying to put it to him that the version of his witnesses is not accurate, because they argue that their clients were defending themselves. In fact, they say there was a group of men who had approached their clients trying to inquire about seasonal work opportunities, and then there was a scuffle. They had to defend themselves. But let me show you what is happening here outside the court precinct as we have adjourned today. We will come back here on Wednesday because tomorrow is a public holiday. I can tell you that security has been beefed up here. During court proceedings, there were helicopters hovering around the Piet Retief Magistrate's Court in Umkhondo. Outside court, I can tell you that it's been beefed up. You can see that there were water cannons that were brought today. Public order policing trucks, something that we have not seen before. It has not happened here. In fact, one of those trucks is on my right here, Lingendabam. They will show you that truck. This reinforcement comes all the way from Gauteng and Pretoria and Johannesburg, because police are telling us that the level of threat here is very high. Racial tensions are running very high. And outside court, protesters were busy protesting. But what police have done this time around is just to push them a bit back, because previously they were disturbing court proceedings. So now, as of today, police decided to stretch the fence here, the razor wire, so that they don't get closer to the court precinct. So some of them are still here. They say they will come back on Wednesday. The matter has been adjourned to Wednesday because tomorrow is a public holiday. But when we resume on Wednesday, the investigating officer will continue to take the stand, and he will continue to be cross-examined by defense lawyers. Today we adjourned when we were on a defense lawyer for the accused, or for the accused number 3 in this case. So we expect that on Wednesday when we resume, the defense lawyer will pick up, and then the one representing accused number 4 and number 5 will continue. After that, there will be re-examination by the prosecutor. So this matter is far from being over for now.
And how tense is the area and the community overall, Siphamandla? Because last week when you were there, it was all quite charged, and a lot of it racially charged in particular.
It's very tense, and I can tell you that the small town of Umkhondo is on shutdown. This main street here outside the court precinct, nothing is moving. This has been declared a red zone by the police here. Nothing is moving. All other streets around this small town of Umkhondo, they are just on shutdown. The entire town is on shutdown. So it is tense in this area. Even outside Umkhondo town center, when you go to Tandukanya township, when you go to the nearest farms, you can sense and you can tell that it's very tense in this area. And when you interview people, most of them don't want to be interviewed on record, on camera, but they will tell you that actually they are concerned with what is happening in this area. Earlier on, we spoke to the police in Mpumalanga, who told us that they have picked up that level of threat here based on the tensions. In fact, if you can come with me, Lingendabambe, let's show our viewers here in front of us. You can see there is a signage there, Mkhondo Town Clinic. That clinic, which is usually accessed by many people from around here, you can imagine it's just opposite this court. But today I can tell you that there was very a limited movement in terms of people coming in here. Even staff members that are working here, they were here, but I did not see too many people coming here to access what they will usually come here to access on a daily basis without this court case. So this tells you how serious and how tense the situation is in Piet Retief, and police say they expect that it will continue to be like this up until at least this bail application hearing is done.